What's up, kiddo?
Reflecting how different the day can turn out as opposed to what you think is going to happen.
I just don't see any other boats anywhere, that's all.
And a boat minute turned into a boat morning as we puzzled how on earth we were going to get this damn table off.
We thought we'd be up to our shoulders in cleaning out multiple opening points that would be the access to the tank from front to back. But no, there is no access points. And we're kind of getting out of time.
So eventually what we're going to do is, we'll just, there's about 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more sections of the tank. We're just going to cut in 2, make little covers for. Scrub the tank, seal them back up, but not today. Today we're just kind of pouring some vinegar down there and hoping for the best.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, there is a few spots of mould in the part that we can see from up here, which, by the way, honey, is getting very full.
No, we need it fuller. We need it a lot fuller.
And if that is representative of the rest of it, I would be fairly happy because it wouldn't involve too much cleaning, but who knows what the other compartments are looking like. We are almost up to 500 litres, which I know is not correct because it's broken off. So
probably a bit more than that. Probably up to 700.
700, so maybe there's about another 50 space left in the tank. And then you leg it downstairs and switch off the water.
Yeah. So the upshot is this tank hasn't been cleaned in 40 years. Hasn't been scrubbed in 40 years. So
we think we know that for sure because
there's no access.
There's no access. Given that the previous owner, our friend Roman, did clean it with some cleaning solution a few years ago, and it seems to have held off a lot of growth. Maybe it's just been the kind of water it's been in as well, not been super dirty or anything, but it's not bad.
We've been drinking the water since February.
With the Seagull water filter.
The Seagull water filter, so.
Okay, well, we'll leave it there for now and move on to the next task on this very long to-do list that we have going on here with only 2 weeks left.
Although we only had 2 weeks left to work on the boat, Deb insisted that we take the afternoon off to take a walk around a windy Corfu town. I particularly wanted to check out the old fortress.
How much was the ticket?
€3 each.
That's pretty good.
Not too bad. There was a €15 ticket, but I have a feeling it's for all the museums as well.
Right.
But we're a little pressed for time.
Not really, it's Sunday, but still, there is some boat work waiting for us at the end of today. Okay, so we've been in Corfu now in the boatyard for 7 weeks, and it's been just pretty much head down, dealing with shit and getting stuff done. This is where we came, and we really haven't taken the time to explore this beautiful city of Corfu. And so we were pretty much captive on the boat yesterday because it was a big storm that came through and we didn't get off the boat all day except to go to the bathroom. And so the sun's out today, it's December 11th, it is absolutely beautiful. And we are having a walk around the old fort. Quite an uphill, isn't it, love?
It is a bit.
I didn't think we'd be able to come all the way to the top.
The defensive walls and other buildings of the old fortress were constructed over a period of 15 centuries, dating back to 6 AD. Corfu town was under Venetian rule until 1797, when Napoleon conquered the Venetian Republic. From 1807 to 1814, the island was ruled by the French, and the English succeeded them, remaining in control of Corfu until 1864, when the island became part of Greece. The influence of the various rulers is evident in the architecture of Corfu, which differs from any other Greek island. As much as we would have preferred to sit around and watch these kittens play, there was another dirty job calling, the dreaded bilge.
It's like we're getting set up for another job.
Yeah, it's there's probably an easier way to keep track of where all the nuts and bolts came from, but this will do for now. I'm just going to take off the companionway stairs and get access to the bilge and try and pump it out to start and then scrub it out after, and we'll see how she goes. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while.
There's a lot of oil down there.
There is, but it could. Well, judging by the fact that the water tanks weren't looked at, it could be 40 years of oil down there. So, yeah.
So we really don't know how much is.
No,
There's not visibly tons leaking from the engine. That we
no,
can
there's not.
see,
There's
is there?
hardly anything. There's nothing leaking from the engine, and we ran it for a year, and I think I added like a half a liter of oil. So, yeah, no, it's not dripping tons of oil. It's just a bunch of.
But it could have been dripping for 40 years. Or
Yeah, it could have been.
again.
It could have been a spill when they were changing the oil.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah.
a lot. So
Anyway, good to get it addressed, I think, isn't it? Because it has been bugging you for a long time.
It has
I think
been.
things are going to get a bit dirty around here, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, you've got an extra pair of hands.
Yeah, thanks, kiddo. Okay, so
Our main bilge has very difficult access, and over the years had collected nuts, bolts, fan belts, and all sorts. We were up to our ears in oil after a suction pump blew back on us, but it became apparent there was an even bigger disaster unfolding outside.
So we got a bit of a hairy situation right outside the boatyard right now. It was, I think, blowing around about 28 knots, gusting to about 28 knots. And we got a little ketch that was, I think, trying to come into the boatyard to get some work done and lost their engine. There's 3 people on board. And it's not very deep outside here. It's probably like a maximum of about 2 meters. And with the wind, there's a lot of fetch right now. So they're hobby horsing up and down. They managed to get their anchor down. There's some challenges with that. They also had a speedboat. I guess a speedboat friend was holding them in place for a while. And it looks like now there is somebody coming in to try and drag them out of here. So hopefully that goes to plan. Really feel for them. I would not want to be on a lee shore right now in 28 knots. Oh, I forgot to mention, they lost their engine, which is what's causing all the drama. So fingers crossed this goes to plan and they're all tied up safely soon. Any crew, there was 3 guys on board before. Yeah, see that? December 14th, and we're off the boat today. We've had a really good run at the jobs I think that we wanted to do, and engaged a couple of people for the jobs that we can't do. So we're just kind of in, what do we call it, breaking camp mode, and just got a bunch of stuff to pack away and make sure the place is damp proofed as best as possible. We are starting to see some mould appear in corners and back of cupboards and whatnot, so I want to try and minimise that while we're away. Got a big bottle of white vinegar to go over everything, and hopefully that'll help do the trick. So we're heading to, we're going to stay in a hotel overnight, going to get a bath. It's been 7 weeks, and even getting a shower you still feel a bit grimy in a boatyard, so we're looking forward to that treat. What else to say? Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're in pretty good shape, don't you?
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay.